Hello YouTube land people. Today is Ocean Day. And you might think, so what's the big deal? Well, I'm going to tell you what the big deal is. Now, what if I were to tell you there was a huge amount of trash and plastic twice the size as Texas in the middle of the ocean, and not just one, but two of them, and they're both twice the size as Texas. Trash and plastic in the middle of the ocean. You're probably going to find it hard to believe. Most people do find it hard to believe. Most people I tell this to, I usually have to tell them at least 3 or 4 times before it starts to sink in. They want to come up with solutions like, well, why don't we just send a huge boat out there with an incinerator and just burn all the plastic? Well, I'm sure they could, and I don't know why they don't, and I don't know why it's not on the news every night. Just go ahead and go over to my favorites, and you'll see some videos I have that show that there is a huge amount of trash and plastic that is not biodegradable in the middle of the ocean. What I mean by it's not biodegradable is what I mean is just that it does not break down. It just breaks into smaller pieces, and well, then the smaller fish eat it, but then it goes up the food chain. So the fish that you're eating out of the ocean most likely is going to have plastic, which is a cancer-causing chemical. And who knows? All kinds of things. It can affect your hormones and cause tumors, all kinds of diseases. It's toxic. Plastic is toxic. So I just want to make people aware of this and try to think, next time somebody tries to give you a plastic bag, say no. Take your own bag. That's what I do. When I go to Whole Foods or any grocery store, I always have this in my purse, in my bag. It used to be a bottle. You just roll it up and take it with you. I actually prefer the canvas ones because they last longer. As you can see, this one's already getting torn up, and I've only had it maybe a year. So I had to buy this new one. But yeah, it makes me feel much better to use my own bags than to keep using plastic. It's very crazy when you think about it. You know, we get everything in plastic, then we put that in more plastic bags and larger plastic bags, and then they take it to the landfill, and then it just sits there in the landfill for hundreds of years, and it pollutes the soil and the groundwater and animals, and it goes up the food chain. And it's crazy. Plastic should be made from corn, and it should be biodegradable, but however it's not, and just everywhere you look I see nothing but plastic, everything, and it's insane. And I just want to make people aware of this. Try to let people know about all this plastic that's in the ocean. You know, we depend on our oceans for everything. It regulates the temperature. It supplies, you know, the marine life with food. I mean, if our oceans die, we will die. You can't kill the ocean and expect to live. Our weather would just get a lot worse. So go ahead and look at my videos I've picked on my favorites, and after you look at that one, look at more, and keep watching these videos until you understand what I'm saying. It's important. You know, a lot of sea life, they think that plastic is food, and the birds will pick up these plastic bottle caps, and they will feed it to their young, and then they find these baby birds dead, and all you see are the bones, and in the middle of the bones and where the stomach is a bunch of bottle caps. it's very sad to think that. And then, you know, the thing is, after the plastic kills, it keeps killing because the bottle caps are still there, the bird's dead, and then it's just sitting there waiting to poison more animals. It's insane. Something needs to be done. I just can't stand the thought of it. Anyway, remember, try to make every day Ocean Day, and try your best not to use plastic. Again, when you go to the store, if you get something small, just stick it in your backpack or your bag or your purse, or take your own bag. Don't take plastic bags, because everyone tries to give you plastic. Just don't do it. Just say no. Just say no to plastic. And think about the animals in the ocean, and the fish, and the birds, and our environment, and everything else. It's all connected. Take care.